You may proceed.
I thought that was a great conversation there about your beliefs in terms of the Second Amendment. Is it your position then that sort of the consequences, whether loosening gun laws takes away Missourians' lives, that doesn't matter because the Second Amendment provides that protection?
So loosening gun laws doesn't affect that. In the least, again, guns don't kill people. People kill people. Okay. So it's a breakdown of society that's killing people, not guns.
All right. Just a society in Missouri or society nationwide?
Oh, it's a national epidemic.
Okay. In 2014, we lowered the age for concealed carry from 21 to 19, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I assume that's a date. I have a lot of dates in my mind, but that one doesn't. I'll take your word on it.
And I have the benefit of notes and you don't, so I'll try to keep this as simplified as I can. But in terms of gun deaths, the CDC reported in 2014, Missouri had a gun death rate of 15.3 per 100,000 Missourians. Does that sound about right?
Could be.
And I'll try to keep the math simple. We can round it down to 15 for the purpose of this conversation. That's in 2014 before we lowered the age from 21 to 19. Okay?
Okay.
Most recent data is from 2022. Again, I pulled this from CDC's website yesterday. They say in Missouri it's gone to 24.2 per 100,000. That's part of the nationwide trend you're talking about in terms of gun violence taking over the country regardless, right?
Okay, I'll give you that. Again, I don't have
Is
those
that your
figures.
hypothesis? It's not mine, but it sounds like that's yours, right?
Mine is that the information you're providing me, I'm agreeing that that's true. So.
Okay, and so it's true that since 2014, when we went from 21 to 19, the rate of gun deaths in Missouri has gone up by 58%. That's 24.2 divided by 15.3. Does that sound right?
Again, you're giving me the numbers, so.
Okay. Another number, in Florida, where Florida, not exactly a bastion of liberalism, they still have the age at 21. Their gun death rate in 2022, the most recent data, that's 14.0, basically the same as we were before we switched it down from 21. Does that sound right?
No clue.
Okay.
You get into, if you want to get to your point.
Yeah, in Texas, it's 15.3 right now, which is the same as what it was in Missouri before we lowered from 21. In Texas, the age is 21. In Iowa, the age is 21, and it's 11.2. In Illinois, the age is...
Are those conceal and carry permit holders ages?
This is the minimum age for a concealed carry permit. Yeah, 21. In Florida, Texas, Iowa, Illinois, Kentucky, all of them are almost identical to the death rate Missouri had when we were at 21. When we dropped it from 21 to 19, we've seen a 58% increase in the rate of gun deaths. That's 500 to 600 more Missourians dead each and every year since we lowered the rate.
Let me ask you a question, if I may. Let me
Sure.
interject a little bit. It's your inquiry, but in Missouri, how many of those deaths were attributed to conceal and carry permit holder?
This is gun deaths from all sources, right? But every time we make a gun more available, we make a gun more available for anyone who picks up that gun, whether it's a 2-year-old child playing with their dad's gun, or a good guy trying to defend himself, or a bad guy who takes it out of a car of a good guy who was trying to defend himself. Doesn't matter, okay? This is all gun deaths. Another statistic for you, there was testimony about your bill in committee. Do you know how many people testified, submitted written testimony on your bill?
Not written.
149 submitted written testimony. 141 of them testified opposed to your bill. So this is lowering the age from 21 to 19 has not worked. It has killed Missourians each and every year. Lowering it to 18 is reckless. There's no way I'm going to vote for that. There's a lot of other bad provisions of this bill. And the one other one I want to touch on, you mentioned the training requirements. This bill would lower for non-NRA instructors. Are you an NRA instructor or a non-NRA?
I am an NRA instructor.
Okay. For the non-NRA instructors, it's an 8-hour course right now, right?
Yes.
And I took the course just in the last 2 weeks. I appreciate the ability to do that.
Appreciate you attending that.
Yeah, and I'm never going to ask Missourians to do something I'm not willing to do myself, and I thought that was an important thing to do, and I got a lot of value from those 8 hours. Your bill would reduce that to 1 hour for everyone, regardless of NRA instructor or not, right?
That 1 hour in here is specific if they can prove that they've already had training in some other aspect.
Okay. To speak on the bill, Mr. Speaker?
Proceed.
This is a bill that's going to kill Missourians. There's no reason to do it. We've tried this. We went from 21 to 19. The only thing it did was kill more Missourians. I'm not going to support dropping it any lower. Thanks.